What is up, YouTube? I'm at the gym. I just got off from work probably like an hour ago. Took me that, bro. I hate traffic, bro. I literally get road rage because why is there so many people out here? Does everybody get off at the exact same time every single day? I don't know what's going on, bro. But I got home probably like 20 minutes and I was about to go live and make this video. And then I started recording. I was like, let me just post it so it's just always there, something I can think about. Because I had an alright day. It wasn't that bad. I was planning on going to the gym today. This morning, woke up, did a little ab workout. And then throughout the day, I feel like I was just like dragging a little bit more. Like every hour, I was dragging more and more and more. And first off, let me say, like, I'm making this video so that, like, maybe as a parent, or you might have to be a parent, but just somebody with a goal, somebody just trying to do something, just kind of remember, like, why you're doing it, bro. Find a way if you feel like you don't have enough time in a day, or you feel like, you know, just not as motivated as I used to be, or you're going through, like, a rut of some sort. This is a kind of a thought to get you back in that place of, like, all right, maybe this is why I'm doing it. You know, maybe I do have the time. I just got to manage myself a little bit better. And yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. Just a quick little video, get y'all motivated to get my thoughts out there, get some stuff off my mind. So going throughout my day and probably like after lunch, there's some things that just wasn't going right. You know, normal work stuff. Sitting in traffic, I'm like, man, I'm tired. I want to go to sleep right here in traffic. Like, just hopefully I get home somehow. And I already have it in my mind, like, I'm not going to the gym today. I'll just wait till tomorrow. I got like a couple days left to be going on vacation, so I'm like, okay, I gotta go to the gym at least twice before we leave, in case we don't go at all. And I tell myself, you know what, I was gonna go today, I already planned it out, but I'm like, nah, bro, I'll just go Wednesday and Friday, and that's it. Like, good. Need the pre-workout to get me cracked out. But tell myself I was gonna go tomorrow. And now I walk in the house, bro. And my son has his hat on backwards. He's smiling, he's super happy, bro. He see me saying, hey, Dad. And my wife's super happy to see me both. My other son's on his laptop doing his homework. I'm just thinking to myself, like, there's no way I don't go to the gym, bro. Like, there's no way I don't, I guess you could say, like, be a man of my word and do what I said I was gonna do. Like, as soon as I walk in, she was like, I'm about to go to the store. You know, because we had planned that she was gonna go to the store, you know, take the kids to keep them at home, and I was gonna go to the gym while they slept or something. She goes to as soon as I walk in, that's the first thing she said, because I hadn't told her that I wasn't going to the gym yet. And I was just thinking, like, before she even said anything, I was like, just seeing them made me think that, I was like, I gotta go to the gym now. Like, there's no backing out of it. There's no, like, I don't care how tired I am, I don't care how bad my day was, like, that's something that I told myself I was gonna do, so I had to do it. And I know that now that I'm in here, like, I'll feel so much better when I get done. And I feel, even if it's not a good workout, I'll feel just proud that, like, even though I didn't want to, like, I went and did it anyway. And those are the best workouts. Those are the best days to, like, get that work in, because of the mental side of it, you know? And it just made me happy, bro. And it just gave me that reminder of, like, when you feel you're in that place of, like, you don't feel like you got time, you don't think that, you know, you're kind of like shying away from your goals, or like you're getting away from that end goal. You're kind of getting in that rut or in that dark place of, like, man, maybe I don't want to do this, or maybe this isn't for me. Whatever it may be, bro, you get those reminders. You get those reminders like, okay, like, maybe this is why I'm doing it, or like, maybe this is why I told myself I was going to do this. And that's kind of what my family was for me today, bro. And it just made me feel good. And you need those in your life, bro. Those moments of, like, nah, you ain't getting away from this, bro. So I'm about to do this workout right now. I'm probably just gonna do back and biceps, a little smooth, something light. And I know for that's too much weight. You got to feel weak. That wasn't even a lot. Anyway, that's a good thing too. I thought about, like, me and my wife. You know, sometimes she'd be on my ass so I'd be being in the gym too long. But she was saying, we usually sit down and talk, like, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym this day, you're gonna go to the gym this day, or we're gonna go to the gym together this day. It's having that communication, bro. If you're a parent, you know, you got your wife, you got your girl, you're not trying to make something work out, you gotta have that line of communication where you, like, plan stuff out, stick to it, because the first day you miss something, you gotta kind of shift everything. And of course, student goes playing always. Work happens, stuff happens with the kids. Some days you both probably just not feeling it, whatever things come up. Bro. I get that part, but it's best to set a plan up and then stick to that plan, because then you feel like you got the consistency down. So you got the consistency down, and you also just feel better mentally at the end of being like, all right, we set this goal for ourselves, we planned it out for ourselves, and we kind of what's the word? We stayed with it, we stuck to it. And that's the best thing for you to do as a family, I'm about to do the lat pulleys, 3 sets of, let's just go with 8. I think that's it. I don't know how y'all lose track. Like, my mind just starts going to just pull the weight. So I lost track of that. But yeah, stick to your routine, bro. You have time. As much as I want to sit here and act like, some days I don't have time, and some days I just feel like, oh, there ain't enough time in the day. Bullshit. I told myself that today. I was thinking like, man, time's going by so fast, and I only get this many hours of sleep because I gotta make time for my wife and kids, and I got my job that's taking all my damn time. Army taking all my time. Oh, leave me with 1 hour. Not really, but your job taking all your time, and then you got probably an hour or two that you fuck off a day, and then you got, all right, this is my goal. I'm gonna dedicate an hour or two to this. My side hustle, whatever you're trying to do. You have time, bro. I broke it down in the video one day, and definitely go back and look at that video. You have time, you just kind of psych yourself out. And regardless of what you want to say, bro, that shit ain't changing. It's gonna be 24 hours in a day, forever, for everybody. So you just have to do with what you have. Play the cards you got. You dealt with them, and that's just what it is. Everybody got to stay 24 hours. It's no different for anybody here, bro. Yeah, like, job difference, but that means you might have to adjust your sleep. That's where the communication comes in with your family and your wife and your kids. You gotta be like, all right, we're gonna do this for this amount of time, and we're gonna have to switch this up. If you by yourself, hey, I don't wanna hear nothing. Your ass should be good. Sleep 4 hours. No, don't sleep 4 hours. Cause I think I sleep like 4 or 5 hours a day. But you should definitely sleep like 7 to 8 hours. Work. I don't really know how much you should work, but you should dedicate a good 2-3 hours a day to your craft. Don't overdo it, but definitely don't underdo it. Don't underdo it, bro. Give yourself some grace too. I'm sure most of y'all out there working hard, you're doing the best you can, but there has to be like a line you set for yourself, like this is the standard I'm gonna have, and this is the times where I'm be like, you know what, I did good. I've been looking for this. I had hit up my old platoon sergeant. I was like, yo, I need my PCS award. It's pretty much like we moved through these stations there, give you an award. Bro said that shit in like June. And I'm over here thinking I didn't get one. Now I went back and looked at it's like a summarized little thing, a summarized paragraph for like 4 achievements, 5 achievements, whatever, everything you did. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, dang, I actually did a lot, bro, in that time I was there. And it made me just feel good, and it made me remember all the days where we did stuff and all the missions and all the, well, I won't say missions, but all the tasks. and just all the things I had to like go through, you know, and it made me appreciate that 5 years that I was there and the time I was with those people, you know, the work I did, the hardship I had to go through. And that's the time where you give yourself grace, bro. You do the hard work, you bust your ass, and you look back and you say, you know what, like, I did good, you know, and that's why you should give it your all. You know, when you give it your all, you don't leave nothing on the table. That moment of grace feels so much more fulfilling because you know, like, you didn't cheat yourself, you didn't try to find your way around things. You just appreciated those times more, bro, and that's kind of what I looked at. Like, yeah, there was times where I didn't really, I think when I look back, there was days where I was like, dang, like, I probably just fucked off a day as far as work-wise. But then there was also times where I made up for it. I was like, you know, I gave it 110, 120% that day. And that's just what matters, bro. I think the most. And, you know, I mean, here I actually come home from work with my wife out right now. We were talking about her school and just everything that we talked about, bro. And just how I felt when I came home. Just made me feel like, you know, you gotta go to the gym. You gotta be a man in your word and meet yourself, meet God halfway. So after I'm done with this workout, I know I'll be more fulfilled because I look back on this video, I'll look back on this day and be like, I remember that day. I was not trying to go to the gym. I made sure I was looking at it. Nobody else in here. I saw somebody in here actually, she was on the treadmill, she was doing yoga and shit. She was getting right, and I respect it. So last I said 3, right? Yeah, I said 3. I said, I'm gonna go over this probably like 10. Like I said, when you do these like pull down, bro, see I'm like all the way extended. I'm literally like, I can feel my sides, my lats pulling, feet flat. Make sure I'm pushing up against that pad. Coming down, maybe a slight hold. Try not to swing too far back. You doing this? Hell no, you doing nothing. Try to keep your back as straight as possible. And I think that's just show y'all one set of workout. I don't know if I'll just walk towards the ceiling. I think that's all I'm gonna show y'all, talk to y'all about today, bro. Just if you're a busy parent, bro, you owe it to your kids, bro. You owe it to the people that's watching. So, you know, even for yourself, you owe it to yourself to make sure you don't cheat yourself, and make sure you don't like die one day and be like, damn, I like left a lot on the table. Like I didn't really, there were too many days where I didn't give it my all. That's the worst feeling, I think. It's like a feeling of regret. I think about that all the time. You know, there's times where like immediately, bro, if I know like you cheat yourself in the gym, you cheat yourself with your relationship, you cheat yourself with whatever it was, cheat my diet. Right after that, bro, I'm like, damn, like I can't go back, bro. You can't immediately go back. You can only go forward. And that's a good mindset to have too, just understanding you can only go forward regardless of what mistakes you make, regardless of what you do wrong. Like, but you can also dig yourself into a hole, and that's not really what you want to do. So just keep a positive mindset, bro. Keep finding ways to, you know, adjust your schedule, make time for the things that's important, make time for those goals that you set for yourself, but don't go back on your word, because it may affect other people, but it's really gonna affect you the most in the long run. When you tell yourself, or that voice in your head where you said, I was gonna do this, I was planning on doing that. It's not gonna affect everybody else as much as it's gonna affect you. So, because only you internally know that. And that's why I'm here now, bro. Because I told myself all day I was gonna be here. And that analogy plays into so many different things, so many different areas of your life, to where you know exactly what you need to get done. You know exactly what you want for yourself. So just keep that in mind, bro. And keep pushing towards whatever you're trying to push to. I'm about to get out of here, about to finish up the rest of my workout. I hope somebody get this message, bro. I hope that you was planning on doing something today and you didn't do it. This resonates with you, and that you make a better decision next time. I'm about to do biceps, but thank y'all for watching this video. If you did, subscribe to the channel. Comment below. Comment below like if you need like workout plans, if you need meal plans, if you're looking for a supplement, or if you just need some advice, bro, somebody to talk to, just comment below, bro. I got you. I'm about to get this working because I can feel myself itching from the pre-workout. So I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video.